Hello,
Girl,
and
come my
welcome to another
way,
episode of
no
Controversy
matter what
TV.
time of day.
I'm Utah Mad Taylor. No. I am Utah Piss Taylor. I am pissed over the nastiness that is going on in this Bahamas. I am angry. I am horrified. I am terrified. I am outraged. Hi, and welcome to another exciting episode of Controversy TV. Today, do we have a hot one? On the show today is Mr. Bowtie himself, Rashad Ahmad. What's going on, bro?
Everything cool.
Wait, I always just being smiles when you're on the show because I know you come to bring some positive insight, some futuristic plan. Also on the show, it's a beautiful lady. I really wanted, if you wasn't to see in your mind, you would have been sitting over there on the couch, and she would have been on the side of me. Let the Bahamian people know who's on the show today.
Hello, I'm Samantha Rowe.
And on the side of Samantha,
good evening, Latori Maki.
Latori Maki. So, Mr. Rashad, who is Samantha Rowe and Latori Maki?
These are members of the A team. This is a part of the National Development Party's national leadership team vying for the leadership scheduled in our first convention on November 29th at Workers' House.
Now, I don't actually do political parties, so to speak. I don't promote political parties. I don't promote the FNM. I don't promote the PLP or the NDP.
Fair enough.
But we have heard the cry of the people. Their voices, it's like, I am speechless.
Yeah.
We need change. And we ain't talking about 50 cents or 25 cents. We ain't talking about that type of change.
No.
Now some people are saying they're tired of the FNM, they're tired of the PLP.
Right.
Who is the NDP?
I'll tell you like how it was said to me on Facebook the other night. We are now approaching new waters. The FNM and PLP are old horses. We need new horses for new waters. We're making a new Bahamas.
Well, I'd rather a boat for the water. I ain't getting the water, no horse, man. What you talking about, Rashad?
The analogy is simply this. The time has gone for the FNM and the PLP. And what you see before you here tonight is just a little bit of what we have to offer in terms of the new Bahamas. These are the new generation. Latori Maki, Samantha Rowe, young dynamic Bahamians who are eager, who are passionate about making changes in their country. I'm so happy when you mentioned the fact that the Bahamas is ready for change and the National Development Party are producing the individuals to bring about that change.
Samantha, why would you want to inherit a country that is rank with crime, man? Literally rank, pissy rank. Why would you want to inherit this country?
That's exactly why I'm involved in the National Development Party. I don't want to inherit a country like that. Because let's consider this.
Well, you can inherit it. Y'all won't be the next government. That's what you can inherit.
Well, exactly. But that's why we're ripe for change. That's exactly why we're ripe for change. 70% of our electorate right now is between 17 and 36 years old. That's within my demographics. That's the majority right now ready to vote. And if I sit around and I talk with friends and family members and all alike, including myself, they're saying, we need something different. They're disenfranchised. We've given the government, our current leader, our prior leader to that, 40 plus years to make this a dynamic country. And it's a beautiful country, resources filled. It's a rich country and nothing has changed. Nothing has been done to empower us to make sure that we are able to compete worldwide, internationally, and that is sad.
Samantha, if your actions are as beautiful as you talk, we won't have change. We will have big dollar bills, big money.
Well, let me say this to you. I look at our leadership. And if you consider leadership, well, what it is that I'm looking for today, I'm looking for a leader that inspires and empowers me, that inspires and empower our Bahamian people. And that's not the case currently. If a part of our leadership team today can tell me that I cannot run a Bahamian-owned company, that I cannot do this, a government entity, that I cannot do this, what kind of inspiration or empowerment are you really giving me?
Tori, what contribution do you make to the NDP?
Well, I can tell you, Utah, I'm here to implore all Bahamians to exercise the right not only to vote, but to allow their voices to be heard. Within any functioning democracy, the basic fundamental is participation. We cannot allow our voices to be quieted or silenced by the special interest or intimidated by governments or outside forces. We are the change that we seek in this country. If we allow ourselves to be quieted or shut out, the agendas of the foreign interest and the agendas of the special interest will be heard far and above our interest. And at the end of the day, it'll be the majority of Bahamians that suffer because of the decisions and the benefits that go to the elite 10% that run this entire nation. But it is now time.
But are you?
For our people to be empowered, my brother, to run this nation.
Tori, are you prepared to do battle? Do you have your M16 and your camouflage outfit? Are you ready when you speak out against the FNM or the PLP? You were chopped down and like the chaff, you were blown away with the wind. Are you ready?
My brother, I am very much ready. I have not entered this fight blindly, but I took off the entire arraignment of what was of the old. I came from an established party, and I was told by members of that party that what I'm doing is fruitless.
Oh, which party that is? Don't stammer on controversy.
I don't even want to promote that organization.
My God.
Because I stepped away from it. And the reason why I stepped away from it because where they were leading isn't where I wanted to follow. It's very difficult to change a system that has been set up to protect the leader and the leadership of that system against all odds. It is now time for us to have a system where truly the democracy is deepened and the majority of Bahamians has a voice in what is happening and the decisions being made by our executives.
Are you here, Mr. Rashad Ahmad, to bulldoze the foundation that has been laid by our forefathers and to start over afresh? Because like the Bible says, you cannot put new wine in old kegs.
Precisely, and that is one of the reasons why the new wines that you would see is now going into a new keg, and that keg happens to be the NDP. When you say bulldoze, I wanted to be clear that we are not about to bulldoze, we are about to build. It simply said that, you know, the mason can only do what the mason can do.
Don't talk no lodge talk on this show. Ain't no lodge people here.
I'm not referring to the Masonic lodge, sir. I'm talking that in regards to the building field.
Well, you better get it clear.
And we're building a new Bahamas. And so it is important now for the younger ones. See, we're the people that our forefathers sent away and now we've come back. And so we are now taking up the challenge. We're taking up this mantle to be able to now bring a Bahamas that empowers Bahamians, Utah. I'm talking about, listen, we're not looking for foreign investment. We're now looking for Bahamians to now take up the charge. Give them the challenge that, hey, look, you are going to be now that person who is going to have your own television station, your radio station.
You offered me bribes?
No, sir.
Already? I vote NDP. If I vote NDP, I will get my television station.
We certainly will ensure that the opportunity in the fabric or the framework is set up so that any Bahamian who has the ambition, we the Bahamian people will rally behind them and give them the opportunity.
But let's cut to the chase. Who is the NDP?
I'll tell you who the NDP is.
I know it ain't Andre Rollins.
I'm so glad when you mentioned that, and I'll say this. The NDP is emphatically not a personality. We're not Andre Rollins or Rashad Ahmad or Renwood Wells or Latori Maki or Samantha Rowe. We are a group of people that have something far more to offer than personalities. It's about coming together and building this nation to where it ought to be. And the individual who is out there, under the sound of my voice, would understand that they are part of it,